President Trump on Wednesday ended an Obama-era requirement that the U.S. government publish an annual report on the number of people killed in drone strikes or other counterterrorism operations outside of war zones.
Here's a summary of the article.
On Wednesday ended an Obama-era requirement that the U.S. government publish an annual report on the number of people killed in drone strikes or other counterterrorism operations outside of war zones. Trump issued an executive order revoking the requirement. Advertisement: The White House last year chose not to publish the unclassified report detailing the number of strikes carried out against terrorist targets and the number of combatants and civilians killed. The administration was facing a May 1 deadline to issue the next report. Former President Obama mandated the public report in a July 2016 executive order following years of criticism that his administration's use of drone strikes against terror groups in countries such as Yemen and Libya were not transparent. Trump's order does not affect a major defense bill passed by Congress last year requiring a civilian casualty report. That measure allows the defense secretary to classify the report if he decides that its publication would pose a national security threat.
This post received a score of 81,324, with an upvote ratio of 79%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
How transparent of him. Terry Pratchett, The Truth. I would rather have Veterinary as president than most people. He commit crimes but he genuinely cared for the city. He despised people who acted purely in self-interest.
I love the Ankh-Morpork Thieves Guild, too. 10 muggings and you get your choice of a nice flatware set or a day pass to the Seamstress Guild.
I really need to start reading Terry Pratchett.
I started last June, reading for about an hour before bed each night. I just finished the entire Discworld set a few weeks back. All added up, that was $400 worth of books, and honestly, the best money I've ever spent on entertainment in my life. I strongly suggest you get started. It's completely worth it.
Greater than about an hour before bed each night. Damn, you have greater willpower than me, my friend. The only way I could stop after only an hour is if I happened to finish the book.
This is bloody weird. I just got in bed and thought to myself, Discworld novel, currently rereading Hogfather, or Reddit, thought I'd spend a few minutes to see if there's anything interesting on Reddit and find myself reading about the Discworld books.
I'm rereading Hogfather too. Honestly, anything in the Death series is just a treasure.
The BBC put out a great Hogfather movie, by the way.
Didn't the Republicans hate the fact that Obama authorized so many drone strikes? Question for Republicans, what do you think about this?
They don't care. On the campaign trail, Trump said that we should target the families of terrorists, that he would bomb the shit out of ISIS and other terrorist groups, and that he would take the gloves off of the military, all while those same pearl-clutching Republicans cheered blindly.
Let's not forget Trump alienated Mattis, one of the most respected and lethal military minds on planet Earth right now.
Mattis was one of the few Trump appointees that I actually respected and trusted. His departure meant that there are no longer any adults in the room to keep Trump from sticking his fingers in the electrical socket.
I'm half convinced that the only reason Trump made his best appointment was that he liked the nickname Mad Dog.
I'm entirely convinced that's the reason.
It is the reason.
Remember how Republicans pretended to care about drone strikes when Obama was in office, lol.
Everyone should have cared about that program, and their extremely, and maliciously, misleading statistics when it came to categorizing combatants. And #X200B. Of course, even less transparency on this is completely beyond me.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.